welcome to the Oak and Lamb YouTube channel. My name is Becca Oaks. I'm an owner and craft educator here at Oak and Lamb. You will hear the voices of Miss Rachel Webb and Anna Lamb, who are also owners and craft educators here. Today we are dabbling in the art of culinary genius.
Art?
Which is eggs.
Eggs.
Southern deviled eggs. We're very excited. It came to my attention this weekend that Rachel thinks she's never had my deviled eggs, even though I know that I've made them for her.
No.
She says they're so unmemorable.
That's not, okay, here's what happened, okay, because Becca's really, like, paraphrasing in a bad way. We have a group chat, okay, with some other friends, and one of our other friends said, Becca, I would eat 17 of your deviled eggs right now, and Becca was like, oh, that sounds good, and I said, I hope it's good to be the favorite because Becca's never made me deviled eggs. And she was like, yes, I have. You eat them. And I said, well, they must not be very good if I don't remember eating them.
All I'm saying is I get asked to make deviled eggs.
And then she asked me to make the title today about making deviled eggs. And I said,
she thought I was joking.
And then I said, okay, I'll go ahead and title it How to Make Forgettable Deviled Eggs. Now, I didn't do that. Because listen, whatever Becca cooks me, I always love. I know these are going to be good deviled eggs. What?
You eating my peanut butter balls.
Okay, that's because you put an ingredient that's not supposed to go in them.
It's true, but
if you would have omitted that single ingredient, which you put in excess.
What, she put amaretto or something in it?
Freaking yes.
Almonds.
Freaking almond extract.
Becca, really?
There's so much of it, Anna.
She puts almond extract in her meatloaf.
And this
that is not true.
Anna, here was the best part. I don't think me and Becca was close enough that I could be like, this sucks. So I sat there and
she
ate
just
the whole
didn't
thing.
eat them, and I was like, I'll take those.
I choked one down and was like, oh my God, my mouth is ruined for the rest of the day. Anyways,
so Brenda said, this is perfect. I need a good recipe. The problem, Brenda, I'm going to just break the news to you, is that I'm a Southerner and I don't use recipes. So we're just going to...
Can you say...
Your top knot is treacherous.
I know, it keeps hitting me in the face.
You're going to have to guess an amount that you're putting in. You literally can't make a video like this and not have a recipe for people to follow. You're going to have to do like
I'll guess.
An eighth of a cup of pickle juice,
well,
2
the
tablespoons.
Is I don't always make 12 eggs, or sometimes I just make 6 eggs for my family, or sometimes I have to make 2 dozen.
Of course.
Let's
make what do we do? Did we do a dozen this time?
We did a dozen this time.
So this recipe will be for a dozen. I will, after the live, go in the comment section and add in the official recipe.
Okay, I like this.
So you guys can copy and paste and use.
Yeah.
So as Becca's saying what they are, I will be writing them down.
Err on the side of caution, and maybe if it's like 2 tablespoons, start with 1, and then you can always add in more.
Yes, you cannot take away from this recipe. It's not like add more flour to balance the flavor. You got to be careful.
Let me also tell you, sometimes Becca gets a little too much mustard in them to suit me, and they're too mustardy. So that's what you get when you don't measure.
The only thing I put too much in is the garlic sometimes.
Nope, not it.
Is there a garlic limit? Is that really?
I have met a garlic limit before. I have. Okay, so I have my eggs all deviled. They're deviled.
No, they're not. They're boiled.
Let's talk. That's true. That's true.
God.
Let's talk really quickly about our friend group. Some of our friends are too holy to eat deviled eggs. So we have to eat dressed eggs, or what's the other one?
Angel eggs?
Angeled eggs.
What is this?
I don't know.
Because they can't eat something that says devil on it.
I'm not sure. I eat deviled eggs, and I love Jesus, and...
I mean, it's not like we're calling them Lucifer eggs or something like that, and I'd probably still eat them, even Satan eggs.
I would.
Yeah, well, yes. Anyway, these are deviled eggs, and I think I've just unplugged myself here. I like dill deviled eggs. I don't like sweet deviled eggs.
No. I don't purchase sweet pickles.
Now, I love sweet pickle relish for tuna salad.
You'd have to make it for me.
It's good. It's good. I forgot your egg tray, Rachel.
It's okay. Do you want me to go overhead?
Sure. Well, we'll talk about what we're using first.
Okay.
These stink. They are stinky.
Well,
They are stinky.
That doesn't look like 12 eggs.
There are 12 eggs in here. I use an immersion blender, but I just use the whisk
That was
attachment.
actually Becca's.
This one
Thank
was
you,
mine.
Becca, for the donation.
she's a
I
good
use
one.
it all the time. Makes really good ranch.
It does.
Right.
I highly recommend. I use an immersion blender. I would say more than any other kitchen gadget.
I love my
I'm going to
immersion
need you to
blender.
sound like Paula Dean through this whole video.
No, I want to. What is it, Julia? Childs?
Child, the French lady.
Yeah, but she has like this. I can't even do it. It's like a really soft, but like a. I can't. Her voice is very distinctive. I have a bowl. I have a Ziploc bag, which you could also use a piping bag, pastry bag, whatever you call them. And honestly, it's dill pickles, but my favorite dill pickle juice for deviled eggs is the Walmart brand, the Great Value brand. I also have mayo, and I use Duke's. You can use whatever. Mom is a Hellmann's person. Her eggs are fine. Yellow mustard, garlic salt, and pepper. I do not put paprika on my eggs. In fact, if you put I went to a Thanksgiving one time. Thank God I'd had an entire bottle of wine. This was years ago before.
No, it made it worse.
Maybe it did.
She was so ugly.
I make good deviled eggs, right? I'm secure in my deviled eggs. And I go up there, and the next thing I know, my friend's sister who is there, who is very type A, very take charge, very everyone does what she wants, is putting paprika on my eggs. And I looked at her.
All of them, not just hers.
And I looked at her and said, if I wanted them to be on there, I would have put paprika on those eggs. They don't need paprika.
And she said, well, you can't taste it. And Becca said,
then why are you putting
doing
it on there?
It was a great moment.
Whole bottle of wine. I needed
Her
it.
teeth were kind of purple.
They were purple. Yeah.
That's bad.
It was bad. Okay. Already peeled these. So let's talk really quickly. I want to know, how do you all hard boil your eggs? I cover them in water, bring it to a hard boil, turn it off, take it off the eye, and then put the lid on for 12 minutes. And
I
then
think that is like a universal thing.
12 minutes.
Becca,
Okay.
do you like fresh eggs?
No, I do not like fresh eggs. That's another thing I was going to say. I like eggs that have sat in the refrigerator for about a week. I have to be honest. They peel a whole lot easier. However, I have found, like these today, I bought today, so they were fresh-ish. I mean, they've been in the grocery store. I found that if I shock them with cold water, and like I put cold water in it and I put ice on top, then they peeled a whole lot easier. So that was nice. But I'm just going to half these. And then put the yellows in this bowl. Also, deviling eggs is what you put your deviled eggs in is very important. Rachel's grandmother had this amazing, and I can't remember the brand, I've looked it up, deviled egg tray that's like this robin's egg blue with gold trim around it, and it is just absolutely gorgeous. And I recently, when Kat and Scott were here, we went and painted pottery. I painted my own deviled egg tray, and it just makes them taste so much better. But if you are going to be transporting them, because a lot of times currently we have our family events at Mom's house, or I'm making them for home group or whatever, and so Tupperware, are you overhead or front facing?
Front face now.
Tupperware has this container that you can use for brownies and all those other things, but it has these inserts
So handy.
that hold the eggs. And so you can fit 24, so a dozen, 24 halves in this, and it's phenomenal. Now, the problem is when I do deviled eggs for our family, Myers family, I have to make more than will fit in this, because my children are awful. Between my children, Anna's husband, Mark, my husband, and my brother, Ben, they eat, I don't even know how
17 or 18 eggs a piece.
A piece, at least. Yeah.
You got to ration your eggs around them.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And generally, if you put them out before it's actually time to eat, they're going to be gone before...
It's an appetizer. They are definitely an appetizer.
Side note, I haven't done this, but I've had them served this way. deviled eggs, and then you take bacon and make it super, super, super crispy, and then crumble it on top of the deviled
That
eggs.
sounds great.
That is heaven.
I don't do flabby bacon, so that sounds good.
There's a place called the Local Goat over in Sevierville that has deep
Deep fried,
deviled eggs.
yes.
And they're not as good as what I thought that they were going to be.
Well, but the yellow, what you do to the yellow really adds the flavor. So if
True.
you don't
I
have...
know, but like the crunchy around the squishy egg, it was a weird combo for me.
Yeah, part of the appeal of a deviled egg is the texture.
Jared, my brother-in-law, Mark's brother, will eat the white part, but not the yellow.
Okay.
Yep.
I should probably not say anything about that.
I mean, the white's better for you.
I know, but he doesn't like the yellow.
I don't think we're eating deviled eggs because of the health of it.
Well, no, not Jared. Almost done here. And I don't like a lumpy deviled egg mixture. I want it super creamy. And so the creamy comes from the mayo. Let me grab a paper towel really quick. So what I typically do is add a little bit of mayo, knowing that I'm going to add more. But sometimes if I add as much mayo as I think I should have, and then by the time I add the pickle juice and the mustard, then it's too runny, and I don't want it to be runny because it just comes out the side, and that's horrible. So let's open this up here. We'll see. What's going on?
I grew up JFG. I usually buy
JFG.
Hellman's.
Yeah.
And I'm really not picky on my mayo.
Mom always bought Hellman's, and I got into Duke's when Wayne and I got married. I hate mayo by itself, but I'll cook with it. And so I just started getting what he gets. Now, mind you, Wayne is so cheap. My hands are so broken right now. I can't open anything. It's awful. Wayne is so cheap, he'll buy any kind of mayo, which is just...
Horrible.
It is awful. Okay, so let's start... You know what? I'm gonna try and measure some stuff for you all and see what happens.
We can probably take a guess if you dump it in.
Okay. I mean,
Tablespoon.
might be 2 tablespoons.
That is not 2 tablespoons.
I think it is, Rach. It's a little.
Okay.
We'll see. I think it's more like 2. And then I think I start out with about 1/4 of a cup of mayo. And then 2, I start out with 2. No, start out with 3, I'm sorry. This is just a regular spoon.
So a teaspoon.
Teaspoon, yeah. And then stir this up because it will go flying if you don't stir it first. You don't want any lumps in this.
No lumps.
No lumps. So can you see how it's still, it's sort of lumpy? Like that's not what you want. And no matter how much you sit there and do that, it's still going to be lumpy because there are dry pockets in it. So now I'm going to add more mayo.
Where did you get the container for your eggs again?
It's Tupperware.
Tupperware.
Let's go, we'll say that was 2 tablespoons. I think I'm going to need more, but we'll start with that.
So maybe...
Right now we're at 1/4 of a
third
cup
cup
and 2
total
tablespoons.
right
So
now?
yeah, probably.
Third cup.
So It's still not as creamy as I want it, but this is the point where I taste it so that I know if it needs more pickle juice, more mustard, or more mayo. Because if I put the wrong one and then have to like counteract with the other, then it's just going to get too runny. It needs more pickle juice. I'll just do one, and then I'm going to do another. Ugh. We're going to go with, we're about at a half a cup of mayo at this point. Because this was 16 ounces. Maybe 3/4 of a cup. You still look kind of lumpy there. Lumpy.
I told her.
She had a lumpy butt. What movie's that from, Rach?
I don't know.
Talladega Nights.
Oh gosh, I haven't watched that in forever.
I don't want to put more mayo in it. So it's just going to have to be a little bit lumpy. It'll be fine. Now garlic salt. I mean, I don't even know how to measure this. I just put some on.
That's about a teaspoon.
I'd probably start out with half a teaspoon and then add from there. And then pepper, probably the same.
I would just say salt, pepper to taste.
Yeah.
Everybody's going to be different.
Well,
with that.
garlic, salt, and pepper. You want that garlic in there for sure. But yes, to taste, you're right.
So no regular salt, just
No,
garlic
yeah,
salt.
it has plenty in. Between the dill juice and the
yeah.
garlic salt, it's plenty
yeah.
salty.
Should have made us a meatloaf. We could have had this for lunch.
Yeah.
What?
You should have made us a meatloaf.
Oh, I should have.
And we could have had like a whole lunch instead of going home to our husbands after each eating 8 deviled eggs and then farting for the rest of the night. Although mine deserves it.
Mine does too.
Yeah.
I could make meatloaf for dinner. That does sound good.
What time's dinner? I'll be there.
Meatloaf
Come
and
on.
green beans.
Oh, that's
Oh, I
good.
love meatloaf and green beans.
That is good right
Mashed
there.
Potatoes. I gotta have mashed potatoes with my meatloaf.
Ooh, mashed potatoes. Oh, guys, I used to make my own mashed potatoes, but I started getting the Bob Evans sour cream and onion mashed potatoes. They're so stinking good. I can't make creamy mashed potatoes like my grandmother. I don't know how she did it. It doesn't matter what I put in them. They are never the texture that hers were.
Ange says, do you cube yours or slice your potatoes?
What do you mean slice?
I probably
cube?
cubed them.
Okay, so she said that Mama told her to slice them because they boil
You mean like
and
French
mush
fries?
up better.
Like French
no,
fries?
so like coin slice thin
Oh.
instead of cubing because they'll cook through faster.
Now I'm making mashed potatoes tonight, and I'm
Yeah.
trying to seriously come
She-
over. I'll make. I'll make. Rachel, if you want to come over, come over.
She literally told me that after the funeral on Saturday.
Anna, come be my assistant.
Right now.
I just need you to hold this bag.
Right now.
That is not what an assistant says, Anna.
Assistant says, "How
Say,
quickly would you like
yes,
me to come?"
Yes, ma'am. How quick?
Thought it was Oh, my God.
Anna changed Chapman's diaper in the living room kitchen
God.
area, and
It was
Rachel came in and
literally-
said, "Is that the diaper or
No,
the eggs?"
it was a mix of poop diaper and egg. Oh, God.
Yeah.
It was
His
rough.
poo-poo smells so good.
I'm putting this mixture in the bag so that I can easily pipe it into the whites. You don't have to do this. You can spoon it in if you want. Getting it on your fingers, Anna. Also, you will have more than what you need to fill your eggs because we have added. Oh, yeah, nobody eat these eggs. Oh no, these are the expensive ones and they don't have the pointy edges. Rachel, you have to buy the good ones, don't you?
They're great value.
Oh. So I just cut off the end. Don't make it too big because it will just come out everywhere. I think these are going to come out everywhere anyway. And then just pipe it in there.
Can you get an egg and hold it to the side?
Like this?
Hang on, let me switch camera angles. Yeah, there you go. There, I love it.
Well, it's coming out 2 holes here instead of 1.
There's a joke in there somewhere.
I
I'm
know.
sure.
This is so much quicker, in my opinion, too, than just spooning it in there.
Jan said she used canned milk and margarine. I always use the russet potatoes because it can affect the texture too.
Yours aren't
You're
textured like
Texture
Mama's.
like Mama's, Mom.
Sorry, Jan, you tried to help and they're just.
I didn't say they were bad. They're just not
I'll come over to
textured.
your house and yank that knife out of your bag, Jan.
Mom's potatoes are thicker than what Mama's
Yeah.
were.
Are you talking about like evaporated milk?
Canned milk is evaporated milk.
All right. There we go.
You sure that's enough goo?
I'm pretty sure. Do you want to try one?
Yeah.
Take one to Rachel. Did anyone answer? Do people like who here prefers sweet deviled eggs to deal and all that fun stuff? You know, I like a good debate.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Another one.
Oh my God. Rachel just took a whole tray.
What?
So, and honestly, like once we're finished, if somehow we ended up with extra eggs, I just take this and we'll like cut them up, mash them up in a bowl with a spoon or whatever, and it just makes good egg salad too. Like this is exactly how I make egg salad.
Mom says she uses way more milk. Well, maybe you should, Mom.
Well, I'm gonna practice this. Oh, I wish I could find some fresh corn.
Give me my own tray. Then we need to send it all a picture and a mark of everyone having their own tray of eggs.
That's funny.
Let's go over to Becca and get a selfie. You got your phone there?
Of course I do.
You go on the other side, Anna.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
That'll be the thumbnail.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Uh-oh. Wow. Wow. Hello, Nanette. Using a potato ricer to mash the potatoes makes a good texture. Okay. Deviled eggs have to have some sugar in the...
Who said that?
Yeah. Oh, that makes you a par.
God, that is such a northern thing to say.
I do not like... And I've had them. Now, if you serve them to me, I will eat them, but I will be sorely disappointed they are not deal. I would die over
Sugar.
it. I just like deviled eggs unless it's spicy. Okay. I use sweet relish and also, oh God, how are we friends with these people? How are we friends with these people? Rach, how did the stickers go over here?
I don't want to talk about it. Gonna have to buy some more sticker paper. That's all I can say.
Tabasco sauce. My husband would love Tabasco sauce in it.
Oh. Tell him what Wayne does with everything he eats. He'll eat something perfect, okay? You couldn't do anything better, okay? And he'd be like, you know what would be good on this? And he throws something out that's completely ridiculous. And you're like, Wayne, shut up and eat it and just like it. He always thinks of something he could potentially sprinkle or add or mix in or a flavor. And I'm like, Wayne, just eat it.
I'm constantly texting Rachel and be like, you would not believe.
Yes, I would. Yes, I would believe it.
It's disgusting. I'm sorry, none of y'all are going to win me over. There's nothing that you could do to make these, except maybe add some bacon.
Hey. You said that about hot banana pudding too. You said there's nothing
Rachel,
I can
they're
do to win
asking
you
me to put
over.
olives in here, and I hate olives.
Ew.
I'm sorry, olives and pickles are very similar.
No, they're not.
I didn't
they
put
are.
pickles in here. I put pickle juice.
Whatever.
Just like potato salad, you have to have milk. What's a milk pickle? More pickles? Do you, maybe. Is a milk pickle a thing?
I've never heard of it. And I like to consider myself a pickle connoisseur.
Mashed potatoes, we do milk, butter, lots of butter, cream cheese, and seasoning. I took the potatoes well done, and they smash and blend easily. Mine blend too. I don't know. I'm just telling you, there's no way. Martha's were that way. Martha's were the same texture as Mama's.
You put sour cream in them?
I do, but
I do.
she didn't. I don't like olives either, Kathy. I'll eat a black olive on a pizza, but I don't love it.
See, I don't like black olives. I like green. Black are too bitter.
Green or so. I love salt. Did you eat the whole tray? She ate the whole tray. No judgment. I don't care. You're gonna be farting like a goat or later. You want one of mine?
You need one of mine? I'm still going, but I just looked over. She was just like, "Oh man."
No regrets. Maybe later. They'll definitely.
You'll have
be
regrets
some
later.
Occasionally I add sour cream. Yeah, I do too.
My belly is kind of hurting a little
They're
bit.
more
right
like
now.
a loaded potato, loaded mashed potato.
That's all I had today was that and a little bit of Chapman's Pop Tart.
Oh, and coffee.
Yeah,
Big old hot coffee.
Yeah.
I just cleaned my bathrooms. Please don't blow them up. I just
I
cleaned
don't know
them.
why you did that though. We'll be here Thursday too.
It doesn't matter. I had to stress clean this morning. I
Okay.
can't have company coming over here.
When
and
are they
stress
actually
clean.
arriving?
Who's coming?
Friday.
Oh, Friday. Okay.
My cousin,
I'll clean my toilet after Thursday.
My cousin, her wife, his wife. Wow. My cousin, his wife, and their 3 kiddos. They're precious, and she wouldn't care if the place was a wreck, but we all know that I care deeply. Plus, it needed a good clean. I haven't sat down and cleaned this place or sat down.
It does smell good in here now.
Oh.
It's
Not that
because of
it-
me.
Not that it smelled bad, but
Well, there's a difference in not smelling anything and then it smelling good. There's a difference.
oh,
I got that Arm & Hammer carpet baking soda. Have you ever tried that? You buy it and you sprinkle it all over your rugs and your carpets, and then you wait a few minutes and you vacuum. Crap, you wipe on me. Then you
better now.
vacuum it up. Smells really good. It's just baking soda with like scent in it.
I'm gonna get some of that.
It's like
today.
$2.
Arm and Hammer.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Comes in a
Maybe I'll have it
box.
delivered to my house.
I think they only have 1 scent, but really it's not bad. If nothing grossed you out about the smell upstairs, then
No, it
You'll
smells
like
good.
Becca, send that picture to Mark in a group message so we can see what he says.
Okay.
and Wayne. Does Wayne like?
Not as much as Ben and my brother Ben and Mark.
A paper piece. Please ask a sticker question.
You know what's funny?
What?
Now that I've gotten fat, like all my socks turn to the outsides and it drives me crazy. Why does that happen?
I used to use that, Rach, and then was told it gets trapped in the carpet and builds up.
I vacuum the absolute crap out of my.
I don't
Plus,
know how it would get
guys,
trapped
I
with a
don't have
rainbow
any
vacuuming it
shag
up.
carpets. All of mine are very. What do you call that?
The nape is real thin.
The nape is real thin. You could have gave me $1 million. I wouldn't have said that sentence. But like basically, I'm just sprinkling it on
I think it's
top and
nape.
then
Hold on.
vacuuming it right up. If you have like a shag carpet or anything a little bit more textured, I probably wouldn't do that. But all the rugs that I have are very thin rugs. They have to be. I have to be able to like kind of wipe things
Nap.
up.
The nap of the
Nap.
carpet.
The nap.
There's extra strength carpet odor eliminator.
Mine is green.
And that's it, yeah. And fresh, pet fresh carpet odor
Pet Fresh, I
eliminator.
think, is mine. It's green. I like it a lot. Just sprinkle vacuum it up. Oh, the only thing is make sure you dump out your vacuum's reservoir when you're done, because if there's any moisture in the air, it'll clump up in your vacuum.
See, well, that's what I'm a little bit worried about because I use the rainbow, and so it goes into water.
I wouldn't do it with the rainbow. I would not do it with the rainbow. No. It'll
Well,
clump up.
but it won't be water until the actual reservoir.
That's true. Whatever you want to do. whatever you. I mean, Becca, worst case scenario, you just rinse out your hose and stuff. I mean, it's not.
True, yeah.
It's a
Yeah.
I like it though.
Why does Design Space sometimes give me the option of a washi sheet for print and cut, but sometimes it won't let me use it? I tried it in live and beta. Okay.
Do you have 2 different machines? If you have 2 different machines and you're using 2 different machines, sometimes the different machines will give you different options.
Also, depending on the size of your graphic, like your graphic may be too big to fit on a washi sheet.
True.
I think like if it's 8.5 by 11 and your graphic is too big for that, then you can use like 11 by 14 with just cardstock or something. These are just
speculation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you just scan back over the comments? And in the course of like 30 seconds, we have gone from talking about eggs to kidney infections, carpet cleaners, sticker paper.
Anna, this is a safe space.
I love it. I love all the different topics here.
This is a safe space.
I sent Mark the picture of us and said sucks to suck, Mark, and he texts back rude.
Rude.
With,
It's a
who's
gift.
the actor I can't
Or a
stand?
gif.
Which one?
I feel like there
The
are
big beard.
lots of
I was
actors
in
I
Rock.
can't stand.
Will Ferrell?
School of Rock.
Oh,
You do not hate him.
Black.
Jack Black.
Jack Black. I cannot stand Jack Black. Anyway,
Your
it's
kid's
him.
sitting up crying.
Oh.
Excuse me. That's your job.
Go back to sleep, Piercy.
If he wakes up
might.
any of these other children,
No, he might go back to sleep.
your son was also crying upstairs.
Chapman?
He'd work it out.
Yeah.
He'd work it out.
I need to get these eggs in the refrigerator.
Go get the baby.
That baby.
Hey, how does your fridge smell?
Fine.
The worm smell isn't there anymore?
No, you can check before you put the stinky eggs in there, or you're welcome to put them down here in this fridge.
Was this 2 weeks ago?
You're quitting already?
What do you want to do for 30 minutes, Annie? You want to stand
She's
on
talking
her
about on
head,
her egg-
take
my eggs.
shots?
The eggs. Quitting on the eggs.
Oh, I thought you meant on the live.
Yeah, I came here and I opened the refrigerator and like you just have to know, Rachel, everything is super clean. Like everything smells great.
That's a lie. That's a lie. But I'm very particular about leftovers or anything in Tupperware or anything old sitting in my fridge. I can't have it. I won't have it.
And I opened her refrigerator and this smell slaps me in the face and I was like, Rachel, oh my God, what is that? Thank you. And she said her husband had put a thing of worms in there. 2 things of worms. Now, there's a refrigerator down here in the basement that he could have put them in.
There's nothing down here in the fridge or freezer.
Correct. And he chose that. And it was over a week.
They were rotted
awful.
earthworms.
Oh my God, it was
for bait,
awful.
you know, like the little
Bad.
like tubs of worms. Yeah, earthworms. 2 tubs rotted. And he was like, oh, whatever you've got in this fridge stinks. Well, then he went out the next morning to go fishing with David. And they were out there and he popped the top off. And I saw them too. They had like just disintegrated into mush. It was absolutely.
Wasn't even aware that was possible.
We were on the water with the water breeze, and you could still smell it. I'm like, that's what was stinking up my perfectly good refrigerator with food that we're gonna eat.
Yeah.
Thank you. It was disgusting. Blech. Anyways, everybody get yourself a husband.
Doesn't the Rainbow have a carpet cleaner? It does, yeah. It does. Yeah. There's an actual attachment that you can buy separate, and it's a couple $100. I did not get that. I have this one little thing for like upholstery, but I didn't get the actual carpet cleaner. Yes, Rachel?
I think it is time to tell the people what we're doing for Halloween.
Yes, I like this. Do you want to tell them or do you want me to tell you?
Oh, I don't care. You seem way more enthusiastic about it than me.
Yeah.
I just wanted to tell them the plan because all the live says is Happy Halloween, which is phenomenal.
Yeah.
But what do you need to expect? I personally think that we should give a PSA to the public that they're going to really want to carve out some time for this one. Meaning, like,
It's going to be
don't
funny.
be distracted. Like,
Yeah.
you need to come
Yeah.
with your hot chocolate, with your apple cider, with your
Yeah.
fuzzy socks on, and it's going to be
So-
hysterical. You're going to love it.
I drew Anna's name in that I just decided. Anna
In that I just decided.
Anna drew Rachel's name and Rachel drew my name, and we had to purchase a Halloween costume for the person that we drew. Now, we don't know what in the heck of the world that person has purchased for us, and we're not going to find out until we're live and we have to put it on for the live, right? So that's going to be fun. And then we are going to have a trick or treat wheel. So we spin the trick or treat.
She said a wheel, like a tire wheel, not will, like, you know.
Yeah, true. And if you land on trick, then you pull out of the hat of tricks, which is anything from permanent marker mustache to wear your bra outside your outfit to smell Rachel's feet to
And just so you
get
guys
a piercing live.
Just so you
get a
guys
piercing
know,
live.
we had a lot more fun coming up with tricks than treats.
Tricks and treats. Yes, that's true.
Which says a lot about us, unfortunately.
If you land on treat, then you get anything from a Starbucks gift card to a free babysitter on date night to, which I'm really excited about. I really hope I get that one. And so that's going to be fun. So it's just going to be a fun little thing. We're doing 11:30 on Thursday.
Yeah. We can do it earlier if you want to.
I don't care. 11:30 is fine with me. 11:30 on Thursday. We're excited about it. And then on election day, which is November 5th, we're going to do another fun live. All three of us will be here, and it's going to be Flock Talk style. So that's going to be a cute little live too. So yeah, just make sure to carve out some time and be there with us. We won't be doing any crafting. Honestly, crafting won't be until what, next Thursday? Because this Thursday is, well, we made eggs today. That's a craft, I think. Yeah. And then next Thursday is Halloween, and then the next Tuesday should be election, right? Mm-hmm. So that's what we've got going on. It's going to be really fun. We do like to craft around here. We do. We do a lot of crafting around here. Rachel FaceTimed me yesterday, and I happen to be crafting in my house, which is very rare, but I do like to craft. Rachel does like to craft. I wish you could see what I'm looking at right now on the floor.
I don't want to talk about it.
But that's what we do here at Oak and Lame. If you are new here to the channel, thank you for sticking around for this crazy egg live. I hope you have enjoyed it. We sure love getting to just hang out with our flock, with our crew, with our followers. Get to know you all, share some laughs, share some recipes, share some ideas, share some, there's education on UTIs and kidney issues here. You're not going to get any of that from me. You can get some personal experience stuff from me, but nothing like smart. But we also like to teach you how to use your Cricut, how to use your sublimation printer, how to use your laser cutter, how to use your sewing machines, how to embroider, how to do some home decor, give you like some ideas for home decor, woodworking. Rachel made vanilla extract, like just whatever. Anything that pops up into our head that we think you guys might like to know. Yeah, that we are passionate about. Yeah. We don't want to teach stuff that we're not passionate about. I think it's difficult to teach things that you don't really care about. And so that's one reason why I don't do some of the crafts that Rachel does, and she doesn't do some of the crafts that I do. Like, she doesn't love paper crafting. So I'm going to do most of that. I don't love clay, so she's going to do most of that. And that's fine. That's what makes us who we are, and it makes, it's fantastic. Anyway, if you are not already a subscriber to the YouTube channel, go ahead and hit subscribe so that you can get, well, you'd have to turn on notifications too. Turn on those notifications so that you
if it's not on, like, you're missing out. I love notifications from my favorite YouTubers. So I'm not kidding, guys. Sometimes they make my day. I'm like, OMG, so-and-so's live, or so-and-so just dropped a new video. I can't wait. It like gives me something to look forward to if I can't watch it right then. It's really great. But we have just such a wide variety of things that we like to offer you. Must-have baby items. We have lots of fun things like this. Like Becca said, we made vanilla extract, and we're doing so many things with resin and woodworking and Christmas stuff coming up and fall. We just have so much coming up for you guys.
Started jumping into direct-to-film transfers.
Yes.
That's really exciting.
We're just so passionate about so many different things. And like Becca was saying, we're just so diverse, the three of us. Like, it's very rare that our passions overlap, which I think is a really fun thing because you never see too much of one thing.
Like we're excited about different things and can
Yes.
give input on different on
Yes.
the other things,
Yes.
but
Like things that Becca makes and Anna makes inspires me, and I would like to think that some of the things that I make inspire Becca and Anna sometimes. And it, and that's our entire goal is to make you guys confident and well-rounded and inspired throughout your life to do whatever it is you want to do, whether that's crafting, whether that's grab some new cool baby gear, whether that's be successful in your business if you're wanting to create like a business like we have, because all of our cut files do come with a free commercial use license. We just have a lot to offer and have a lot to share, and we hope that you enjoy it and stick around through this season of life that we're in, because it only gets better. Yeah.
Becca, did you move yet? No, I have not moved yet. You all can be praying about that for me. Our house has been on the market for 33 days now, which is not a big deal. We've had 12 showings, which is phenomenal. We've had one offer, and it came in, and it was ridiculous.
So low.
So the house at that time was listed at $405,000, and they offered $330,000, $75,000 under asking. Now, listen, there's nothing wrong with the house. It doesn't need a roof. It doesn't need new floors. It doesn't need new windows. It's literally move-in ready. It is trendy. It's not outdated. Like, there's nothing wrong with this house. And if there were things wrong with it, I could get a low ball. I could understand that. It's also priced very reasonably for the market. And when we got that offer, my real estate agent was like, "You have got to be kidding me." She was like, "I don't even really want to respond." And I almost didn't. I almost just ignored it. And so I was like, "No, we'll counter." And so I countered at $390, and they came back at $340. And I was like, "Thanks. Have a fantastic day." So be praying with us that we get an offer pretty quickly. I would love to move before the holidays. And we have to sell our house before we can move, because I need the finances. I'm not independently wealthy and can afford 2 mortgages at the moment. So there's that.
Now, Becca, we have a friend, Miss Kathy. She said, "Can your files be used for pod, P-O-D, all in caps?" What is that?
I don't know what pod is. Hold on.
I Googled it, but that doesn't help. Let us know, Miss Kathy. They are digital cut files. We have SVGs and PNGs of most every one of our cut files.
I'm not seeing that message either.
I don't know what that is.
Oh, there it is. POD. Kathy's creative.
But they are digital. They can be used for everything from print and cut to
print on demand.
Print POD. Maybe. I bet that's what it is. Yeah. Kathy says print on demand. Kat, that is exactly what Becca said. She said, "I bet it'll be different after the election for your house to sell."
I guess I need to talk to the attorney actually and figure that out specifically. My gut instinct is no, it cannot be used on print on demand, because it's not a product that you are making. It's another company is doing that. And since we haven't actually had that question before. Yeah, I can find out for you. I'm sorry, I don't know the answer.
It's okay. Kathy, if you're a member, I think you are. Send us an email just to remind us to answer the question, but thank you for your inquiry.
Thank you all so much. Yeah, I'm hoping that next week it will just change drastically. Also, the other thing that we did do.
It depends. We hope it changes drastically. We shall see. But that's another fun thing about Tuesday is, no matter what happens, no matter who you're voting for, no matter what side you're leaning on, just come and have a fun time, because it's stressful, okay? No matter who you're voting for, it's going to be a stressful day. If you're out of work and you want something to do, come let us goof off with you and have some fun on Tuesday. But before then, you have to be here Thursday, because we're all going to be dressed in God knows what.
Yeah.
Are we doing that first, Becca? Like, are we presenting the costumes?
Yeah, from the very beginning.
Okay, and then we have to wear them through the whole thing?
Yeah, absolutely. I had a dream that I bought Anna a costume. Anna bought Rachel a costume, and they were the same costume. And then Rachel bought me a costume, and I can't tell you what their costume was because it's what I actually bought Anna. And then Rachel bought me a costume that was a pig costume, and it was actually really cute. I have it under good authority that it was not a pig costume that was purchased for me, nor was it cute. So
No, and it's not a costume. I pieced this together myself.
Oh God!
This is a Rachel original.
Oh
I bought this in pieces myself.
no! I cannot
And
wait.
I didn't pick it out of a bag that already had a costume. I created your costume, Becca.
Oh, I hope I look like Bob Ross when I'm done.
We can only hope.
You're amazing.
We can only hope.
Oh, that would be
But
amazing.
yeah, no.
Should I wear overalls? Just let me know. Give me a wink if I should.
Okay, yeah.
Did he wear overalls or jeans and a button up? Either way. That is so funny. Let's hope the election goes in the right way. Well, you know, Beth, that's half of us are going to be happy about it. Half of us won't, I guess.
Either
I don't
way,
really
yeah.
know.
Yeah.
Can't wait. Yeah, I'm excited about it too, Kathy. But thank you all for being here with us today. And, I mean, 50 of you are watching me make eggs, so that's pretty fun. I like that.
Eggs.
I don't think they came for the eggs.
They're
but
good.
Yeah. You all are phenomenal. We will see you on Thursday, and have a fantastic rest of your day.